one stream is live, why isn't the other? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome back. I thought I'd make my way back here, because I think we'll probably have quests around here, maybe. I don't know what's gonna happen after the burn. After the dungeon. So let's find out. Let's queue up. The burn. Oh, that popped very fast. Sweet.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
Everyone, land where you can! We must wait out the storm!
Okay. I like the music. Oh yay, poison's the thing. Don't get too far ahead. Oh dear. Oh good. There's no speaking of, where's my hot chocolate? Where's my hot chocolate? There it is. Yes. Yeah, there we go. I used it. Fantastic. I don't know what to do. Is there everything over here? Ow. Thank you. Ow. Over here. Loving this boss already. Fantastic. Heal. Faster, please. So we're supposed to hide behind the thingies. Oh, that makes so much sense. Yeah. Kill it. Oh, they're gonna kill it. Please be a shortcut. Yes! Thank you. Sweet Jesus. I don't have to run all the way back. Catch up. You know, waiting for the healer is not a bad idea, Tank. Oh, don't. Come on. way. Music is awesome. Okay. Cool. Don't do that again, please. Still casting it. Good. Ah! How? How? No! 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 Oh my god! Jesus. Can I cast Regain a little bit faster, please? Please cast faster. Please cast faster. Please! There we go. Good idea. This guy can kill it. Good, good. Is he dead? Yeah. Please say he's dead. Can I live through this one? Fantastic. Lose. I don't want anything, right? So, like... Is 55 better than what I have? question. It actually is. Okay, well, in actual fact, I will need the earring. Sweet, fantastic. I got earrings! Good. Is that the issue? Please. Fast. Faster. Run out of the big circle. Please don't aggro the boss when I'm in cutscene. That's a dragon. That is a dragon. Whee! don't even want to know. Oh god, no. no, no, no. Run, 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 run. Pure run. Oh my god. You've gotta be shitting me. Oh, I have to know what everything is. Keep hitting the wrong button. That's what's fucking me up. Ow. Nope, that's the wrong stuff. No, that's the wrong stuff. That's the right stuff. Please stop doing that, please. Please. The bullet hole that is holy. Can I stop doing the wrong spell? That would be lovely. Meant to do that. Oh no! Fuck! No! Yeah, the right spells. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Getting the right spells. I believe in you. Oh god. You were so close. Why? Why right I hit my leg right now. Sucks. This dragon sucks. Why didn't I use it on myself? Shut up. Oh, you got fucking kidding me. This boss sucks so much. I love that I still have my food. how do we do? Oh my god, we did so much damage. Oh, that was tough. Oh my god, that was insane. Oh my god. Oh. No, I don't want that. Oh my god, that was insane. Oh. It's over. Let me out. Oh my god, that dragon was hard. Oh my god. There's going to be an extreme version of this dungeon, I just know it. Oh my god, that was tough.
Ah, there you are.
Ian!
Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I had begun to despair of finding you again.
Do you recognize the crashed ship over yonder?
Uh-oh.
Mistress Alizé and I briefly inspected it. It is the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
No! Yeah, he's fine.
But there was no sign of him, nor of Maxima and his people.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area.
I'm actually in the burn. Sweet. New area. Oh, it's just cutscene area. I'm cool with that too.
These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard.
Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphino is his prisoner?
Yeah, Alphinaud is fine. I'm sure of it, because I know it, because I did the duty, but we don't know that yet.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphino is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
Alizé is worried. Oh, I know, we'll find him.
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphino is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Aww. Oh, we were teleported back here. Fantastic. Well, that was decidedly uneventful journey. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due a good brush down and a treat or two, wouldn't you? I had hoped to steal a moment's rest after our little outing, but it would seem duty calls. A foreign emissary arrived in my absence. Don't let us keep you, then. Actually, I was wondering if you might join me. I can't think of a guest who could fail to be impressed by the presence of the Scions, at least none I should be happy to receive. Of course, I think it will be useful. Thank you, let us return to my manor then. Fortunately, there is no aether crystal here. Just like to jump there. It's not a terribly long walk. Must do that blue quest. Just remember to do that blue quest at some point. Lord Hean is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes! I almost equipped my new armor. That's a thing I should do. Hey!
Reese! What brings you here?
Oh, Alliance business. We have a request for Doma. Well, Hean. But that can wait. They told me you were out searching for Alphino. Did you manage to pick up his trail?
Unfortunately not.
Well, if he wasn't at the crash site, he might still have escaped. We have to keep searching.
And we will. Alphino embarked on this journey as an emissary of Doma, and I hold myself responsible for his safe return. I will have our shinobi in the provinces search for him as a matter of urgency.
Sweet.
Chin up, Alize. You'll get to admonish your brother for his recklessness yet.
Well, someone has to do it.
Oh.
I'm sure he's going to be fine. There is one thing I'm not sure about, though.
And that would be...
You said it was the Emperor's personal guard that attacked Alphino's airship.
Yes.
But the Popularis would never have been able to arrange the prisoner exchange without Varus's blessing. So why would he sabotage his own mission?
They may not have been acting on Varus's orders. The guard answer not only to him, but to his family. The Crown Prince included.
Do you think
When
Xenos did
Yotsuyu
it?
summoned Tsukuyomi, Asahi was quick to proclaim that a dormant citizen had violated the terms of our agreement, that the negotiations had failed. And it is this version of events that is now being repeated across Garlemald. To hear the tale, one would think the prisoner exchange never took place. Plainly, someone is manipulating matters from the shadows. Most likely Xenos, or whoever it is that wears his face.
Whichever Ascian you mean. We all know the nature of our adversary.
The servants of chaos are true to their name. Their meddling has cost Dorma a chance at peace. Whoever it was that loosed his personal guard, the Emperor cannot be ignorant of these developments. We must proceed on the assumption that our treaty is indeed in tatters. But come, Lys. You have journeyed far. Let me hear your petition.
Oh yeah, you came here for a reason.
Right. So the big news is that Alamigo has agreed to join the Eorzean Alliance.
Ah, sweet.
To make it official and discuss where we all go from here, the leaders of the 5 nations are planning to hold a meeting, and we were hoping you might come too. We've already seen what we can achieve when we work together, and the Alliance hopes to work even more closely in future. They think it's our best hope of keeping the Garleans in check, and I agree.
As do I. By coordinating our efforts in the east and west, we may be able to discourage them from committing their forces to a single front. I accept your invitation. I must, however, ask for time to attend to some pressing matters here. In light of recent events, the risk of Imperial reprisals is greater than ever, and I would not leave Dorma unguarded. Ere I depart, I must shore up her defenses.
Understood. I'll let the Alliance know. We'll wait to hear from you before setting a date. The meeting's to be held at the Royal Palace in Alamigo, incidentally. Do you remember the way?
Well enough. Please assure my hosts that I will not keep them waiting any longer than I have to.
Consider it done. And thank you for agreeing to come. If we all put our heads together, we're sure to find the best way forward. For everyone.
Still cold. My advisors and my advisors and I will personally convince to discuss the matter of Doma's defenses. You are welcome to stay, of course. Had you not offered, I would have requested leave to remain. Where the Ascians are concerned, naught may be left to chance. As ever, we would benefit from your experience. I thank you for coming, Lys. Even if it was unofficial business, I had hoped there might be some time to show you the land you helped save, but I will settle for a fleeting visit if needs must. There never does seem to be enough time for anything, does there? But I get to see a little of the Enclave. You've made excellent progress, I must say, and soon you'll have the chance to see how we're getting on too. Till the meeting, then. Amber, I was wondering if I might have a word with you before I go, in private. Go on, my friend. I will send for Hokyo and the others in the meantime. Great. I'll wait for you at the docks. Oh yeah. You know what? Equipping now before I forget. There we go. Update. Only 43? Seriously? Item level doesn't go up that much, does it? Thanks for coming. Knowing you've probably guessed what I wanted to talk to about. Alize, she's acting as if everything's alright, but it's clear she's barely coping. You know, poor Alize. The Alize I know is overbearing, willful, and reckless. And that's fine. It's how she deals with feeling weak. She has to keep moving, or she's afraid she'll fall apart. A lot like me. But the thing about people like us is that we need someone to keep an eye on us. I had Papalymo, and now I have my friends in the Resistance, and Alize has you and the Scions. Before you start, I'm not saying you're neglecting her. I'm sure you aren't, and I'm sure you won't, but she's a good friend, and when I see her like this, I can't help but worrying, so please, make sure you give her all the support she needs, alright? You've nothing to worry about. Seriously. Leave it to me. Thank you, Howard. It goes without saying, but if there's anything I can do, you only need to ask. Oh, I'd best be off. See you in Alamigo. Shouldn't have used my mount to get around. It might be a bit faster. Yep. Ah, there you are, my friend. Everyone has assembled, so let us begin.
If we are to ready ourselves for invasion, we shall need manpower, provisions, and time, all of which are in notably short supply.
Candid as ever, Yugiri. And correct, I concede. Fortunately, I have an idea.
You do?
'Tis plain no single nation can stand against the might of the Empire. And it was only with the aid of others that Dorma succeeded in winning her freedom. So, I mean to take a leaf out of our Eorzean friends' book and form an alliance of our own.
With the
In
steps?
addition to those with whom we already share an understanding, I would reach out to Hingashi and Suinosato, and further afield to the myriad peoples of Nangsha and Dalmasca.
Ooh.
I am under no illusion. Not all will answer the call. Yet disparate though we may be, we are united in our desire for freedom. If our neighbors could be made to see what is at stake, Asian machinations and all, cooperation need not be so far-fetched a notion.
It may even seem practical. Under the guidance of our former leader, Master Louis Soir, we once strove to unite the fractious city-states of Eorzea. I dare say that experience shall be of use in your endeavor.
We should be glad of your wisdom.
For the record, I would have been in favor of this plan even if it hadn't been my grandfather's, but I have to ask, how will we secure the time to carry it out? Not that anyone has forgotten, but the Garleans have airships. Lots and lots of airships. Should they catch wind of our plan, they could send an armada to overwhelm us before our alliance had even begun to take shape.
Not if we deny them access to the skies.
How?
During our time in the Burn, the Warrior of Light and I chanced upon some Allagan ruins.
Oh?
As such ruins go, they were not particularly unusual. But something about the surrounding land struck me as odd. Faint though it was, its ethereal residue was uncannily similar to that of Azizlar. Identical, in fact. For locations so far removed to share a single etheric signature is all but impossible. I conclude, therefore, that the Allagans created the floating continent with land taken from the Burn.
While that is a most intriguing theory, I fail to see what relevance it has to Dorma's defense.
Azizlar was enclosed in a powerful energy barrier, impenetrable even to an Agrius-class battleship. It occurred to me that those ruins may have enjoyed similar protection. I have no proof, but the Warrior of Light did report seeing a structure resembling other known Allagan field generators.
I did?
All right. But even if we could put up such an energy barrier, it surely wouldn't extend beyond the limits of the Burn. So what's to stop the Garleans flying around it?
Fuel. The Dalmascan capital, Rabanasta, was a key Imperial refueling point in the east. By laying waste to it as a lesson to the rest, the Empire greatly hindered its own operations in the region. If an Imperial fleet were to advance upon Dorma, it would now have little choice but to travel, as the crow flies, over the Burn.
I see.
A word of caution. Even assuming the generator still functions, raising a barrier of such a scale will require a prodigious amount of energy. And few places are so bereft of suitable crystals as the Burn.
A source of energy. Tell me, did the Allagans make a habit of launching things into the sky?
A curious question. Besides Azizlar, I know of only one other notable instance. The Red Moon Dalamud, whose fall triggered the calamity.
Just the two occasions, you say? Then I believe I may have a solution to our energy problem.
You do?
I may. To find out for sure, we would need to visit the Azim Steppe.
I was thinking we were going back there.
Which would, I now see, present the perfect opportunity to discuss an alliance with the Zayla tribes. How very neat. What say you then? Shall we see whither this road leads?
A power in slumber. It's settled then. I will journey to the Azaz steppes with the Scions. Yugiri and Hakaro, I leave our neighbors to you. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I'm no aetherologist, and what skill I do possess is unlikely to be of any great use to the mission. But more importantly, it seems to me that the ruins in the burn warrant attention. And so, while you're away securing an energy source, I will engrave our friends to... Oh. Engage our friends at Garland Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We'll need them in a good working order if we plan to if our plan is to succeed. I trust there are no objections. Have care in the burn. Come on, Alize, could you not get Tataru to do this? I'm sure she'd love to see the burn. Joking aside, I was planning to enlist her help with organizing everything, but we'll still need Scions on the ground. Don't worry, I'll be sure to... I'm sure you'll manage without me. Good luck. Off she goes. Just the three of us then. Very well. Shall we make first for reunion? Okie dokie. We do. It's been a while since I've been here. So this is the Azim step. The tales do not do it the justice. If you think the view is impressive here, wait until you reach higher ground. Actually, seeing as it's your first visit, permit me to show you my favorite spot. Oh, is it up on that hill? I bet it is. Where we found you. Oh, it totally is up on the hill. Yep.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth. the end thus averted, to these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
A tainted land cloven from the earth, and an offering of blood to the heavens. Azizlar and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to the heavens? I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
Damn it, keep clicking on my pet. From here we shall travel to Mola. There we may ask Sira about the particulars of the myth, and raise the matter of the alliance with the rulers of the steppe. Actually, get out my dragon. I'll fly. Because why not? Where am I flying to? Prettifa. Okay. Ian, Amber, I am glad of your visit, and the opportunity to welcome a new friend. How may we serve you? There is a matter I would discuss with them all. It concerns not only the people of the steppe, but of every land in the Far East. Shard of the shining moon left behind by the wayfaring soul, and you need this to protect our lands? I do. My friends and I wish to find the shard and ascertain its extract of its power. Will you tell me more of the place where it lies buried? This northern crag? Oh, that's gonna be dungeon, isn't it? If that is your wish, in the mountains to the north, there is a cavern called the House of the Crocked Coin? Inside the cavern are pillars of stone that legend holds to be the source of Nehame's power. There, I believe, you will find what you seek. Ah, yes, I know the place. 'tis a brisk walk from here. And what of your thoughts on the alliance? Should the Empire return, our lands will be engulfed in a storm of conflict, whether we will it or no. If we do not stand together, we will fall apart. This I believe with all my heart. However, among the tribes of the steppe, there are those who Rivine Narmaha's power above all else. To them, the pillars are sacred and not to be disturbed. Should you proceed as you propose, such tribes will likely like to Sprum and Sprum Alliance editors to follow their example. This is my concern, but is by no means certain that the pillars will provide the power you seek. Ere you risk the ear of the followers of Nehem, might you not visit the house of the Crocked Coney? If all is as you hope, you may then consider how best to earn their blessing. I thank you for your counsel. We will do as you suggest. I have no desire to give offense to those with whom I would join hands. Thank you for your understanding. Through the Maul may the region over this reign over the steppe today. The decision will shape the days to come. This decision will shape the days to come, and we would not force others into war against their will. Nor we. 100-fold stronger are they who choose to fight of their own accord. I'm so going for another dungeon. It seems the time has come to put our skills to use. Rayland, lead the way to the House of the Carved Coin. Okay. Dungeon. I know it's a dungeon. Yep. Dungeon High. Yeah, very much Dungeon High.
Such an abundance of ether.
Are we in luck?
We are. This is an Allagan artifact, most likely built to regulate the flow of ether. I strongly suspect the ancients used it to stem the flow from here to the burn. That would explain how they were able to untether what became Azizlar from its surroundings. Were we to throw open the floodgates, the resultant deluge would surely be sufficient to raise our wall. And in restoring the flow, we may also restore life to the wasteland.
What is it?
While the device itself harbors a surfeit of ether, the opposite is true of the surrounding area. An effect of regulation, perhaps. A similar phenomenon seemed to be occurring in Doma. Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself here. We have seen what we needed to see. Let us return to Mol Ilo.
Oh, no dungeon. I am so surprised. I thought that there was going to be a dungeon. Oh, but I'm not complaining. You found what you, that which you seek, then great indeed is the Dusk Mother's power. If naught less will suffice to protect our lands, the blessing of the other tribes must now be sought. Of course. But to which tribe should we appeal? There are many who worship Nahana, but none are so fervent in their faith as the Dathral. Their counsel shall be the key. Consent should be the key. The Dathral least spoke of them. A warlike tribe possessed of a unique custom and beliefs. I sense their cooperation will not be easily won. Nay, but it will be well worth the effort. The Dathral fear nothing, death least of all, and our alliance would be greatly strengthened by their presence. Let us go to the Dathral Kaha and treat with their Katakan Sadu? Yes, all of that. Yes, let's do that. You again. Other matters demand our time, Gahen. Unless it is a battle you seek. Alas, not. Quite the opposite, in fact. Blah, 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 lions, blah, blah, blah. Oh, she don't look happy. Talking, always talking. You say the pillars hold great power? Of course they do. They are the source of Namahe's strength. To the Dothral, no place is more sacred, and we will make ash of any who would defile it. Though I see this is not your wish. You see the wisdom of my proposal, then. Will you join hands with us? No. I said nothing of joining hands. I wish to wield Nahame's power to defend these lands, and this I will allow. But for leaving the steppe to fight the men in iron, I would have something in return. Namely battle with you, Kakian. Oh. No. No. It's worse. It's worse than a dungeon. No. And the battle ends ere it began. I would face you again, alone, without distractions. Defeat me, prove yourself the stronger, and you shall have the Dothral as your allies. Surely these are agreeable terms. No, don't let me do this, please. I don't like fighting her. She's scary. Well, this is not a poorly unexpected turn of events, though I had assumed I would be the one required to fight. Alas, the katana has made her choice. I'd rather not. Shall we dance? Oh God. Ha! It shall be a battle the steppe shall not soon forget. Already my soul burns brighter. Prepare yourself, Kahagan, and await me outside the Kaha. I will gather my witnesses and join you anon. Why? It's an instance. I'm gonna fail this so bad. Oh, I should have been leveling up my red mage to 70. Oh, I should have been leveling up my red mage to 70. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. I forget what class she is. Is she like a black mage or something? Because if she has a staff, so presumably she's either white mage or black mage, which means casting will be her bad too. Ah, dude, I flew past it completely. Yeah. How's my armor doing? Get back on the dragon. Get back on the dragon. Taking no chances. Is there a melder in their village? There is indeed. Fantastic. Fly to the melder. Woo! Melder, where are you? You are across the water. my shit. Repair gear. Repair all. Yes. Fantastic. Get back on the mount. Woo! Oh, you should be lying. Why? Why do I not have a speed? Oh, just all of the why. Okay, you said single. They're your witnesses, right? I'm not also fighting them. Please say I'm not also fighting.
Yes! This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this harn.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Nope.
Speak not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of the Dathal. In the heat of battle, do our souls burn brightest. We lay low the strong, that we may rise higher. That is our way. The way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies. And such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to fight!
It's one-on-one, right? I'm not also fighting the dudes that are behind you. Please say I'm not fighting the dudes behind you. Okay, yes, I'm only fighting you. Good, good. I'm glad that it's just you. Oh yeah, I cast faster than you. How about that? Run. Oh, wasn't staying. Oh! Run! Oh my god. No. Zoom out the camera. Run. This hasn't been so bad. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. I did it! I did it! She did! Woo! That wasn't too bad. What? No! No! Come on! Kick your ass.
In death do our souls sing!
What? Run!
In death do our souls sing!
No! Oh god. No, 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 no. Very much no.
In death do our souls sing!
Box. Wait. Oh my god. Never stop, please.
In death do our souls sing!
Oh god. Oh no. I did it! I did it! What? Round 3? Are you serious right now? you're having a laugh right now. No! No, 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 no. Fucking... No, no. Are we done yet? Please say we're done. Nope. No, we're not done. How many stages do you have?
In death do our souls sing!
No, 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 no.
In death do our souls sing!
No, 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 no. Come on now.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
There. Please die now. What? What? I was... What killed me? What the hell killed me? I don't understand. Was I not at full health? Thought I was fucking dodging everything. Why? What? What? Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm gonna try her again next time. But yeah, and I will definitely have her next time. I bet I was so close as well. Just betting I was so close. Oh, just all of the dodging. I didn't actually do that badly. It's just... apparently had to beat her until she gives up, which, like, they don't ever give up. So, anyway, that's it for now. So, I hope you enjoyed that stressful episode where I died like 4 times in a dungeon. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!